Hey everyone, my name is Waiz. I am the founder of Deligram. A little bit about myself. I studied industrial and systems engineering at University of Southern California in Los Angeles. And while I was in LA, I sort of had experience with one of my friends in sort of branding our own apparel line and selling products online. So we would essentially directly source products from Jordan, from China, and sell them online through Kickstarter, through Facebook, through our own Shopify website. And we did that for about 2-3 years. And for my final year project, for my supply chain minor, I worked with Amazon for an entire year. So I had this unique experience of working both on the front end, on sort of direct marketing, selling online, and also on the back end, how one of the largest e-commerce platforms like Amazon does its inventory management and logistics and delivery. And so when we look at an e-commerce platform, we just see essentially a catalog. But on the back end, there's warehouses, there's real-time inventory, there's logistics, there's last mile delivery. After that experience, when I moved back to Bangladesh, I was sort of exploring what are the different opportunities in Bangladesh. And one of my chachas recommended that I go visit rural Bangladesh. So there was this sort of, and even products, if you can find it in rural Bangladesh, অনেক সময় দেখা যায় it's more expensive than ঢাকার যদি wholesale market যে price, it's much more expensive in rural Bangladesh. So then I started talking to Saif as well, that and এখানে একটা point লেখা আছে that love the problem, not the solution, right? So with my previous background in e-commerce, being someone who is very software focused, technology focused, we love jumping in with the technology based solution. Oh, you know, e-commerce is supposed to solve all these problems, right? You can show unlimited options and varieties. As you know, all people have to do is just go online to a website, add a product to a cart, check out, pay online, and you know, they have what they want. But the reality in Bangladesh is that we're pushing too much. We're expecting people to change their behavior too much. You know, e-commerce, the technology behind e-commerce, when Amazon launched in 1994, it had a web catalog. You could add products to a cart, you could add your credit card information, and you could confirm your order. If you go to any e-commerce platform today, you're essentially doing the exact same step 25 years later. And so there hasn't been a technological breakthrough, and the barrier in Bangladesh is not a technological one. A faster loading website is not going to make people start shopping online. So with Toru, what we identified is that the technology isn't the barrier here. It's a behavioral change. So how do you get people to behave differently, right? So what we started doing is we started looking at how people in Bangladesh behave. So when we need a product, we go to either our nearest local store, so our mudir dokan, right? So instead of expecting people to come online and start shopping, we partnered with some local non-profits, and we've side by side, forget about technology, forget about your app, forget about people coming online. So what we did is we printed catalogs. So for smartphones, we printed catalogs, and we asked non-profit workers to go home to home and basically distribute these, that if they want these products, they can call this person and order it, right? So after that, we equipped these people with a tablet, which had our entire online catalog on it. So they'd go home to home, browse through this e-commerce platform, which didn't need the internet, and place an order. So with the Deligram, what we're essentially doing is building an omni-channel retail platform. So it's a solution that if people want to go online, they can shop online. You can go to any of our physical outlet stores to get customer service. And we have a Bcash-like agent network from which you can go to your nearest agent and sort of transact through an e-commerce platform, but still through conversation. And I'd say that Toru has been an integral part of this because as engineers, we always get focused on leading with the solution first. If we're a doctor, we can only think from a doctor's perspective. If we've studied blockchain, we can only think about everything with the blockchain. So there's this quote which says that to a man with a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? So if technology is the buzzword, whatever is the problem we're looking at, we just want to hammer it with some technology. So thank you so much everyone for listening. I'll be around here if you want to ask more questions. Thank you.